By now, we're all used to hearing Apple claim that the latest version of the iPhone is using the strongest glass ever. But this year, Apple went even further, claiming the iPhone 12 series brings the biggest jump in durability ever to an iPhone with 4 times better drop performance. They say this is achieved through introducing nano-ceramic crystals, which apparently are harder than most metals, into the glass on the front of the phone to make what they're calling ceramic shield. On top of that, because the iPhone 12's new design has the front cover sit flush with the edge of the phone, it's supposed to help protect it even more, which only has me more excited to see what happens in this drop test. Let's get right into it. This video is sponsored by iBlazon. At just $20, the Aries case protects your iPhone in 4 different ways. It has an unbending polycarbonate shell, it has a clear back that protects the glass while still letting you appreciate your phone's design, it has deeply raised bezels and corners, and it comes with a built-in screen protector, enough for it to be 20-foot drop test certified by CNET. You can find it on Amazon by searching iPhone 12 case by iBlazon, or iPhone 12 mini or iPhone 12 Pro Max case by iBlazon, depending on your model, or by hitting that first link down below. Round number 1, backdrop. In 3, 2, 1. After the backdrop, unfortunately, the iPhone 12's rear glass cracks, while somewhat surprisingly, the textured matte glass on the iPhone 12 Pro still remains fully intact. Now, neither of these phones are using the ceramic shield on the rear glass here, that's only on the front glass, so it's an interesting result. This is just a sample size of 1, so the difference could just be random luck for the iPhone 12 Pro, or bad luck for the iPhone 12 depending on how you're looking at it, but either way, it's an impressive result, at least for the iPhone 12 Pro in round number 1. Round number 2, corner drop. 2, 1. The corner drop scuffs both phones, with the scuffs actually looking a bit worse on the stainless steel band of the iPhone 12 Pro, usually it's the other way around, but both phones still remain fully functional without any cracks to the glass, which is good news considering the iPhone 12's thinner bezels. Round number 3, face drop. After the face drop, ceramic shield looks like it made a difference after all. Both phones survive without any cracks to the screen, which is what one could only hope for after a drop flat onto concrete. And if you take a closer look, you can actually see the aluminum frame on the iPhone 12 and the stainless steel frame on the iPhone 12 Pro took some damage from that face drop. There's some scuffing right along the edges of each, which, while not necessarily pretty, no doubt helped protect the glass. So an excellent result overall for both iPhones in round number 3. Bonus round. With both phones still remaining fully functional with their front glass intact, we move on to the impact and shock resistance part of the test, where we'll drop each phone from just under 1.5 meters onto a smoother steel surface. All right, first drop in 3, 2, 1. After the first drop from higher up, both phones still look good with their screens unaffected and everything seeming to be working just fine, so we'll keep on going. Five drops in, and the initial damage from the backdrop on the iPhone 12 has gotten worse, although nothing has changed on the front. The phone still remains fully functional, so we'll keep on going. 3, 2, 1. Final drop. 3, 2, 1. A full 10 drops into the bonus round, and the screens on both phones seem to be completely unaffected, with both phones still being able to make a phone call and the touch screens being fully responsive. So, an absolutely incredible result. The iPhone 12 Pro survived that round like a champ, although the standard iPhone 12 did fare worse. The cracks on the back of the phone obviously got worse. That's kind of normal when you drop an already cracked phone repeatedly, but the camera is now affected as well, with cracks and shards of glass showing up on that main camera. Now, when you look at it on the back though, it doesn't seem like there's any damage to the lens, but it shows up when you actually try to use the camera. We tried looking at it under the microscope and we just couldn't see anything on the lens itself, so I'm not sure if this is due to the rear glass shattering or if it's damage to the lens itself. But outside of that, everything else on the phone is fully functional. Bonus round. So with the screens on both phones still remaining uncracked, we decided to add another layer to the drop test, bringing back the concrete block for a rougher surface, but dropping the phone from that higher height of just under 1.5 meters. And after that much harder drop, the glass on both of these iPhones still remain fully intact. The bonus drops are onto steel, so you kind of expect it to survive if it doesn't have a crack already, but this drop was onto that concrete block. Now, I do want to stress that this is just a sample size of one, and this is a controlled environment. If you drop one of these phones from a different height, a different angle, or onto a rough or angled surface, the phones could crack. Glass is glass after all. So I'd still put a case on it, but with that said, a really impressive result. Anyways, that is it for me in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the very next episode.